seconds after, with a shot, boom.
I didn't know that. I didn't know, bro. I didn't know this man was talking about killing his wife. I didn't know that shit. I didn't know that shit, bro.
I held her in my arms. She was alive.
Figured I was being shoot. You got out of the chart.
What you say?
Still can't explain why.
Okay, I can't explain. I just told you. I can't explain.
I would have remembered that, because then I would have known it was 2 murders instead of 1.
June 29th, 2017, Lake Worth, Florida. Just after 2 a.m., the Jenkins home was supposed to be settling in for the night. 33-year-old Makiva Jenkins was asleep in her upstairs bedroom. Downstairs, her husband, 31-year-old Yuri Jenkins, was up late, cutting hair for a client with his friend Dale. Makiva's brother Quay was in the house too. There was nothing unusual about the night, but it wasn't going to stay that way. Without warning, a masked man slipped in through the garage. He walked straight through the house, went upstairs, and fired a single shot into the bedroom. Makiva was hit once in the head. 1 gunshot and the killer running back out the same way he came. Makiva was rushed to the hospital, but didn't survive her injuries.
My wife was a good wife. She was a good mom. She was an entrepreneur. I held her in my arms. She was alive.
How are you?
My oldest daughter, she's taking it hard. My 6-year-old, he knows, but he doesn't know. And my baby girl, she don't really know what's going on. She's 1 year old. She'll never get a chance to see her mom when she gets older. When she gets her menstrual cycle, I don't know what to do.
Her family was left grief-stricken and searching for answers, but so were the detectives. Because nothing about the scene looked random, and it wasn't. This is a story of 3 men so hungry for money, they were willing to take 2 lives for it. But this story isn't as simple as it seems. The first ones the authorities wanted to talk to were Makiva's husband and mother-in-law. Yuri had to recount the details of what happened that horrifying night when his wife was killed in front of his own eyes.
So Yuri, that night, if you can just, from the point that guy walked into the garage, if you could please tell me as soon as he walked in what happened from that point on that you remember. I'll refresh my memory. You said you were standing and you were cutting Quay's hair, and where was Dale?
Sitting on the couch.
What was Dale doing when he was sitting on the couch?
Watching TV.
Okay.
We were talking.
So when the guy came in, about roughly, just to confirm, you're a pretty tall guy. I think you're like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
How tall is he compared to you?
Shorter.
And shorter, okay. And just to confirm, the only thing you could see, correct from what you told me, was his eyes. Couldn't see his face because he had a mask on. Okay. From that point on, when he first comes into the garage, what's he tell you guys to do? And how does he get everyone to the ground? Do they go down to the ground? Does Dale go down to the ground on his own? Do you go down to the ground immediately?
Is he a suspect?
Is he a suspect? As you well know, in a homicide investigation, ma'am, when there's a victim of a homicide, and I'm sure this isn't news to you, we have to work our way up from the inside out. He's not a suspect at this time, but we have to rule him out of having an involvement, of course.
But isn't it true that you've already asked him these same questions?
No, there's going to be different questions. And so if you let me proceed and let him describe, what would be the issue with him describing the events going on? Why would you not want to?
I was just asking questions.
Okay, fair enough. So when the guy asked, here, look at me. The guy asked you to get down to the ground. How far was he from you and Dale and whatever? Was he at the entrance of the garage? How close was you guys when he's asking you to get down to the ground? And he's got a gun, is that correct?
Yeah.
So you were scared for your life? Imagine someone pointing a gun at you, you would be. All right. So when he's telling you to get down on the ground, you get down on the ground.
Yeah.
Dale gets down on the ground, everyone just hits the floor. Did he have to pull Quay out of the chair? Or did Quay get down on his own?
He got down on his own.
Okay. And was it Quay just being resistant? Or did it seem like he was going along, surprised? What was the deal with Quay? Why didn't he just go down to the ground like you guys?
He did get him.
But did he have to be forced to the ground by that?
No.
Okay. Because what he told me he had to be dragged to the ground. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that. I probably held him and we went down together because we were next to each other.
Fair enough. And Dale went down on the ground on his own.
Yeah.
So this guy's, how far is he from you guys? Because I'm trying to, eventually when we charge somebody.
Do you remember where my little death trap is? The little golf cart thing I got right in the garage.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he stopped about right there.
Okay. You guys deep down the ground. At that time, did he ever go through your pockets? Because remember, I just want to make sure you didn't touch anything that we missed. That's all.
No, he didn't come
Okay. But he's asking for Cuesta,
Mm-hmm.
and he's asking where the money is at the same time. Is that correct? This is things I'm remembering. I'm just verifying for you. So he orders you guys to go into the house. The garage door going into the house is closed. And who's the first person that goes to the door from your recollection?
I think Dimitri first when you go in.
Dimitri, and then you were the third or the second?
I was the third.
Okay, so then that would meant Quay would be, and the gunman's behind you the whole time, pointing the gun at you. Can you tell that, is he ever put the gun right up to your head or back or anything?
No, because if he'd have did that, I'd have probably tried to fight.
Okay, but he had enough distance where if you did try to fight, he'd have to jump on you.
Yeah.
So how far were you into the house when the guy told you guys go up the stairs? Did Dale just get to the stairs and then start taking up the left up the stairs? Dale went up the stairs first, right? You guys all went up the stairs the same order you came in the house, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Is that correct? No change there. The gunman never entered the house in front of you and then tell you to go up the stairs, or did he just tell you to go up the stairs as he's still behind you?
Yeah, he was always behind.
Okay. So you're walking up the stairs. If something comes back to you, as you're going up the stairs, the guy's up there. Once you get up to that second floor landing, you mentioned something about your child. What is it exactly that you told this gunman?
I begged him to let my friend take my son.
Okay.
I think Dimitri said something to him to let him take my son.
To add to the horror, the four adults weren't the only ones in the house.
All right. So Dale takes him downstairs. Does the gunman walk him down there? That's one thing I wasn't really 100% sure of. Or does he stay up there with you and Quay as Dale takes Yuri Jr. down? I call him Yuri Jr. because he's your little man.
Yeah, that's my boy. No, he didn't go downstairs with Dale.
Okay. So Dale went downstairs. Do you know where? And just to confirm, Dale went out onto that patio where the pool is, correct? He didn't hover around in the living room area.
I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't see down there where he was going.
Okay.
I'm assuming he called the police.
Okay. And then, and you assume that why?
Because you guys got him.
Okay. So the gunman comes back up, but then he return back down the stairs with your brother-in-law, Quay? But does he ask for some car keys or something?
Oh, see, that's the thing. I don't know. That's what Dimitri told me.
Okay. What about upstairs when you're on the landing? When you and Quay are laying on the ground, the gunman comes back up. Does he ask you guys for car keys at that time?
No.
I need a keys to the car up front or a car up front.
You know, Dimitri told me that they got put in guns.
Whatever Dimitri and Quay said, I just want your personal experiences, because each of them are going to be re-interviewed. This is standard. Quay is out of town, so I can't re-interview him. And I've already re-interviewed Dale. Dimitri's Dale. I call him Dale because I think everyone else calls him Dale. So just basically your own, whatever you saw, whatever you did, whatever you heard is really only what I'm interested in hearing.
Yeah, I never went downstairs until after SWAT came.
Okay. So when you're upstairs with Quay and Dale's downstairs with your son, and the guy's upstairs with you, what's he ask for?
Asked again, where's Quest?
Okay. Did he mention anything else about you and your family?
No, he just wanted his money.
Okay. You said he wanted his money. Okay. Do you remember him? And the last time I asked this question, did he ask anything about keys while you're up on that second floor landing?
No.
Okay. So he goes downstairs with Quay, right? You took Quay downstairs?
No. He didn't take it.
Easier for you. How about this? You're upstairs, you and Quay are there, the gunman, and then Dale's outside. Just tell me what happens next. I won't even ask you. Just tell me what you recall. Easier that way.
He got on the side by our little hallway. He just, because when you're in our loft, you can see the house and the kids is room.
Okay.
But he got on the little walkway to my bedroom.
The master bedroom where you and Makiva shared.
Right.
Okay.
And it's like he kept looking back, man. I was kind of trying to talk loud enough for Kiva to hear us. He just kept looking in the room. The light was off. She was asleep.
When this guy's bringing you upstairs, he's not whispering to you guys, is he? Does he seem kind of like bossy, boisterous? So as far as that, you don't recall Quay being laid downstairs and coming back upstairs? Okay. In regards to right after you hear the gunshot, the guy goes running by. Did he say anything as he's running by?
Good job. Y'all stay on the ground. Can stay something along the lines and pointed the gun as far as not to get up.
When you heard this voice, just to confirm, did he have any accent of any sort, Jamaican, Haitian? Because you already said it was a black male, so we wanted to try to deduce whether he was an American black, Jamaican, Haitian.
He was American.
Okay. Anything distinguishing about his voice that you would be able to pick it out again if you ever heard it again?
Well, I will remember if I heard it.
You feel confident about that? Had you ever heard that voice before from maybe one of your clients? Does it ring a bell? Anyone you know sound like that person?
According to Yuri, this was a completely random attack and made no sense to him at all. But things got even darker when he recalled the final moments he was with his wife.
When you, after you hear the gunshot, you don't go downstairs, you go straight into the room, of course, concerned for Makiva. Do you leave that room at any time before the deputies arrive and come upstairs? You're in there, and you even took your shirt off, I know, you told me. The white shirt to apply pressure to her head. When they're taking her out, we're trying to figure out, because afterwards, we're, to be honest with you, we were looking for a projectile. We still haven't found it. What did you see the EMS guys do with Makiva? Or your bedding or anything like that? Do you recall what they did with any of the bedding or the pillows?
They took it all.
That day?
Yeah.
When you say they took it all with her. What about the comforter? That I remember the comforter was there. Was that comforter on her when you found her, or was it on the floor?
It was on her.
Okay. How
She
far
was
up?
sleeping.
Was it like up to her shoulder? Kind of like most people when they sleep, they have the comforter bumper all the way up. Okay. And you say she was sleeping. What makes you think that she was sleeping when she was shot?
Because she told me to come to bed maybe about an hour ago.
Did she text you or call you?
She called me. I was supposed to wait. Did she call me? But it was supposed to be our quality time. But then I told her, Quay asked me to cut his hair because it was my birthday weekend. And we were supposed to go to Orlando. And I didn't come up and go to bed.
So when she asked you to come upstairs, you said, well, no, Quay asked me to cut his hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Regarding Makiva, if she was asleep during this altercation, do you know if she took any medications, prescription medications?
No, because she was pregnant.
She was? How far along was she?
Like 2 months, maybe 3 months.
Okay.
I was waiting on blood to come back from the doctor.
All right. I know that at the autopsy, the doctor called me. He had left a message. I haven't had a chance to return the call because I've been doing other stuff. But that's probably what he was going to tell me.
This is the first time they heard it. Confirmation from Yuri that Makiva was pregnant. The autopsy was able to confirm that she was 5 months along when she was brutally killed in her own home. While all of this was enough to establish how the murder actually happened, there was one more thing the officers were concerned about.
All right. The only other things really I wanted to clarify is the other day when I returned the phone to you, you mentioned an insurance policy with Northwestern Mutual or Northwestern Mutual. Is it Mutual? All right. Have you been able to determine?
They won't tell me who the beneficiary.
They won't tell you. Okay.
Because I needed that to pay for the funeral.
All right.
But now it's like,
How are you guys paying for the funeral? Did you get victim services?
Something from her job said it's gonna do something, but we don't even know if that's. So today, when we leave here, we're planning on going to victim services.
Okay. There was something. Any vacations planned? You said you were going to go to Orlando.
Yeah.
When was that trip planned?
For this weekend. What weekend? My birthday was Monday.
Yeah, your birthday's the
So we were
3rd,
gonna-
right, or something?
Yeah, the 3rd. We was gonna go and come back. Today?
Okay.
Stay the whole weekend and
Just you and her?
no, and the kids
Okay.
to go to the new Universal place.
Okay. All right. Any other trips planned?
For her birthday, we was gonna go to Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
her
nice.
is August.
All right. And you were going to go out in August for a birthday?
Mhm.
That's a fun place to go. You guys been there before?
No.
Alright.
I wanted to get married over there. You know how they got those quick marriage things, like the theme weddings.
Yes.
That's what we were gonna do.
Like renew your vows or something?
Well, not renew, just memories.
Okay.
So is that it?
Yeah, just to confirm one thing. Since when you and I were interviewing outside together, you had your phone on you, the iPhone, which you graciously let us take and download and give you. And in the meantime, you had your wife's phone, just so you know that's about that. Since you had your phone on you during this duration, you're upstairs on that second floor landing when Quay's downstairs with the gunman. Just have to ask you, why didn't you call 911 at that time?
Did I have my phone? I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't even remember I had my phone on. Clay told me when we got downstairs, like, man, you know your phone was on your hip.
Okay.
That
Just
was
had to ask.
It was the first thing from my mind. I didn't even know.
Did
Because I was holding.
All right, then we're gonna go.
when you were gonna go?
I thought you were through.
Well, I'm thinking of something else. Why are you trying to rush this along?
Because I have another appointment, to be honest with you.
Okay. Is there
And I don't
anything
wanna
about
be here.
this whole incident that give me a reason other than McQuesta? Put that out. See if that has nothing to do with it. Why else would anyone want to go in your house and kill your wife? Because it's clear that that's their whole intention was to just kill her.
There's no other reason.
Did you know anything about a beneficiary change? She mentioned anything about either changing the policy recently?
Yeah, my wife, we talked about it, but she changed the kids and put her name on the kids because it was under her aunts.
And Tina?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you remember when she made those recent changes? How
I
recent?
took everything for granted. I don't even remember. Like the time she tried to show me stuff, I just took it for granted. Like, oh, baby, you can show me the next day. Oh, you can show me.
Are you planning on staying in the area though? Well, I know you're going to move out of Plumbago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not, I can't go anywhere. Not right now.
Have you been given any tips, either through friends or anything like that, why this happened?
No, because it's like I can't really trust anybody, you know what I mean? There's so much stuff going on right now. It's like, man, that's not even me.
Yuri wasn't sure who to trust or talk to anymore, and with so many people passing through the house that evening, detectives widened the lens. So the next person they talked to was Yuri's friend Dale.
This cough you have, anyone else have it? Is it contagious?
No, it's not. It's actually a dry cough. I was sick,
Uh-huh.
and then when my flu and all the stuff went away,
Sit back here.
the cough stayed.
I had it and it lasted like
Oh.
6 weeks, so I know what you're talking about.
I don't understand what's wrong with it, but it's,
All right. What I want to do is go over, because in the house when I interviewed you, I got a bit of the story, but then I was able to talk to the other two guys. I never got a chance to re-interview you.
All right.
And usually we'd always like to talk to Sergeant because maybe more information will come out.
All right.
So regarding that day, it was your birthday, right?
Right.
All right. You'd been back and forth to that house.
several times.
Okay.
Even the night before I was there, I was there. But I'm there all the time. Even last week, and the significance of it was not only me supposed to be there. It was supposed to be Larry King, who eventually came on the scene when everything happened,
Oh, okay.
and also Elgin Wilson. And the reason why we're supposed to be there originally was for band practice, because I'm moving to Jupiter.
Yeah.
And I go to church way in Dania Beach, Florida.
Okay.
And we have a house of prayer that's in Riviera. So we were all making phone calls. I was like, listen, I'm moving too far, but I want to start back a band in Riviera Beach. I feel like it's necessary if we can all meet up, have a little practice.
Okay.
If you guys want to.
Right.
Because I'm moving too far, and it's about an hour and 45 minutes to Dania Beach when it's already an hour. So I'm 30 minutes north of my house,
Right.
which means I got to travel too far. So originally, that's who was supposed to be there. Larry had to work, and Wilson, he fell asleep, but he's a preacher.
Okay.
So, and that's pretty much what was the original plan. So, but I was there earlier that afternoon. It was a guy from across the street who was over there. It was Quay.
Oh, before we go though, just to confirm, you're here of your own free will.
Yes.
Okay, and that you can leave anytime you want.
Okay.
Even the door's closed. The reason I close it just for our privacy.
That's fine.
All right, you're not under arrest. I'm not reading your Miranda. I want it because all I want to do is get information about what you saw, what you did, and just confirm some things.
Yeah.
And I just want you to know that you're free to go anytime you want.
That's
And
fine.
you came in, and we'll get you some water if you want or anything like that.
No, I'm all right.
All right. So you were going. You said you were there several times.
Several times.
Did you? Who else was
Two
there?
or three times.
Who was else there during the day? Anyone you didn't know?
Yeah, the guy from across the street never met.
Okay.
The guys next door who took the kids at the time of the scene, it was a lady
Okay.
who took them. Never met her in my life.
Okay.
And that was pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. When you came, you were there during the daytime at some time, right?
Yes.
All right. Playing basketball sometime?
Yeah.
All right. Who was with you? Who came with you at that time?
My friend, his name's Javon. He was with me the whole day.
What's his name?
Javon.
Javon.
Yeah.
J-O...
Don't really know how to spell. I think it's J-O-E.
Javon. I know I spelled
Javon.
Javon. What's his last name?
Don't know.
All right. The only reason I'm asking
I
is
think it's Joseph. I don't know.
because
Might
you said he was there with you.
Yeah.
We just need to know everyone who had access to that house. Who might...
He didn't really have access. I mean, he was
When he
there,
was there, right.
but he really didn't have access. He came, he played basketball, he got a haircut, and that
Okay.
pretty much was it.
Has he gotten his haircut there before?
No.
Okay.
He was just with me at the time. He was
All
with me all night. He was just with me,
All right.
period, because we always hang around each other.
All right.
And I think it don't really make sense, but Jeff Ayers, one of my friends, he comes there. He only came twice to Yuri House, but he was there.
Was he there yesterday or
No.
the day of?
No,
The day before the...
he was with me, but he didn't get out the car.
Okay.
Trust me. I
No.
don't- yeah.
I have to just cover my
No,
bases.
no,
All right. So
yeah.
Javon, what's his last name? Where does he live?
I think it's Joseph.
Javon Joseph? All
I
right.
think so.
Dale was able to talk to the detectives in more detail. While he didn't recognize the shooter, he was able to recount the whole night, down to the point the shooter threatened them to get to Makiva.
Now, he's the one that determined where you guys went in the house. Is that correct? He directed
Yeah.
you?
For the most, yeah, he had full control.
And when you went into the house originally, again, tell me, as you went into the door to the garage, the words he's saying, what is this guy telling you guys to do? Dear
He
Lord.
asked, I'm sorry, man. He asked who all was here.
Yeah.
I said, well, I didn't say anything. He was like, oh, my wife and kids upstairs, man. And then he kept asking. Now, can I take it back just a few steps?
Yeah.
When he walked in, I jumped straight to the ground when he said everybody on the ground.
Mhm.
Yuri went straight to the ground, but the only person who didn't was Quay.
Okay.
He stood there, and he was just like,
Okay.
calm.
Right.
Listen, man, come on, somebody has a gun in here, but calm. And but anyways, back to that point. We went, and
You said that he asked anyone's in the house.
went upstairs.
You said that Yuri said that my wife and kids are here.
Yeah, and before that, he said that when we were in the garage, he said, because he was asking for Quest. So he asked Quay, hey man, what does this dude want with your mom? My kids and my wife is upstairs. What does he want? Quay never said a word.
Okay.
Never said a word. Never said nothing back.
All right.
Just stay quiet. Stay quiet. So when we went in the house, he said, everybody up. Just go in the house. He asked, anybody else in the house? Now keep in mind, I forgot that the baby was even in the living room because I was in the living room
Okay.
prior, to all this. So we walked and he was like, my wife and my kids is upstairs. So went upstairs. He said, everybody upstairs. Went upstairs. And he was like, listen, bro, I got a wife. I got my kid. My kid is in the room. His door's wide open.
Mhm.
I was like, hey, man, let me just take the kid downstairs. Now, originally, I don't think I was supposed to stay downstairs. But I said, listen, man, you can see me right here.
Why do you say that? I got to stop.
Because I told him I would take the kid downstairs. My plan was to come back up.
Mhm.
But see, I was not. If I did go back up, it was not to go to surrender.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you know me, if it was just me and him in the house, it would have been a whole different scenario.
All right, so you're just talking what you think could have prospectively happened but didn't happen. So you asked the guy, "Can I take the kid
I
downstairs?"
was like, "Yeah, man, just let me take Lil Yuri. Let me take the kid downstairs."
And what's his reaction? Is this guy with a gun?
He was just like, "Go."
All right,
So when I took the kid, I grabbed him, I lifted him up.
right.
He was half asleep, and I just like was trying to rush, and I just went. My first instinct was, okay, pool area to the left. So that's what I did. Went out, opened the door, pushed it open, and went out.
Okay.
And then in my mind, I was like, okay, I see a cement. If the pool's behind me, and that room is right there, that area is right there, there's a fence, but there's two fences. There's a green fence that will get you to the highway, and there's a fence that's like behind his house.
Right. It's the white perimeter. It's
Right, the white cement fence.
Yeah.
My objective was to go and to jump the fence. I didn't think about it, but I was just like, no, I can't do that. I got 2 kids, one is in the living room. Can't make no dumb decision. Now, if I'm not trying to play Superman because there's too many lives at stake.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to play Superman, and I'm not trying to make any dumb decisions. So, but basically, I said, I'm gonna just wait here. So seconds after I got out the door, he came back with Quay.
With Quay. But when you say he came back with Quay, what did he come outside or did he come to the slider?
Came outside through the side of the door.
Okay.
Yeah, came out.
Well, who came out the slider first?
Quay.
Okay, and where's the guy with the gun? Right behind him?
Right behind him.
Is he pointing the gun at
Yeah.
anyone?
And then he
So
asked,
he's pointing the gun at Quay, right?
he asked, where's all the keys to the cars in the front? Quay smiling. Didn't say a word.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he really was smiling, but he looked like, hey man, he's neutral, he's calm.
Mm-hmm.
And he looked at me, and then I said, okay. I said, here man, take my keys. But the reason why is because he pointed the gun in my head. Once he pointed the gun in my head, Quay got serious.
Okay.
Quay was like, he really woke up like, listen man, this is reality.
Okay.
But before that, it looked like he didn't really care.
So you gave him the keys.
Gave him the
first.
key, like, look here man, my keys.
Okay.
As I kept Yuri here and tucked to me.
All right.
Matters a second, he said, let's go. Grabbed him, went back inside. And seconds after, heard a shot, boom. Heard the Hemi, heard the car, boom, 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 go.
Okay.
So I peeked back inside. I said, Yuri, stay right here. I ran inside. I hear Yuri yelling. I hear Yuri yelling. Quay was yelling too, but I ran upstairs. He was like, call 911. So before I actually got to the top of the stairs, I went back down, grabbed my phone that was on the couch. Excuse me. And while I'm on the phone with the police, Quay is on the phone with somebody saying they came from my mom.
Okay.
Now I don't understand why. I don't even remember where his phone was. But I just didn't understand why he didn't call the police.
You said you got your phone from the couch?
Yeah,
Why is it on the couch?
because I was there when I walked in the house. I went out there and I was talking to Zoe, which is the 1-year-old daughter.
The shooter tormented them before shooting Makiva and running off with the car Dale came in, but the car was the least of Dale's worries.
From what E-Man told me, he saw it on Lawrence. That's what Elgin told me.
No.
He saw it on Lawrence.
On Lawrence. I think he said Orange.
No,
yeah.
Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence.
That's what Elgin said. I said, hey, did you see the car? Did they find the car? He was like, yeah. He said, no, I didn't even ask him. Matter of fact, when he came, he said, oh, the car, I just saw the car. I said, oh, they found it? He was like, yeah, I think so. I seen 2 deputies by it. He said, they found the guy in the person. That's what Elgin told me. He said, they found the guy in the person. I said, oh, they did? He was like, oh, yeah. The car was right on Lawrence, right down the street. Saw 2 deputies by it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I knew that the car was down the street. But you never told me.
Well, I don't have to tell you.
And I even asked the officer, did they find the car? He said he's not sure.
Right.
That's what he
That was
said.
before I got there.
Right.
By the time I got there, it had been found, yes.
And that's what Elgin told me.
Right. You were asking me if I told you we found the car because you asked me if your stuff was in it. And I said,
Yeah,
I
and
don't know.
that's after I found out that you guys did find the car. But in the very beginning, I was asked, did you guys find the car? They was like, nope, because my whole purpose is, where's the car? That's not my car. That's Mr. Manor's rental car. I need to have that car back. So that's the whole thing. But as far as taking up for somebody, no. I am not a part of whatever you're trying to accuse me of. I have no dealings with this. I'm not
asking
taking
you, no
up
one's
for
accused you.
nobody. I'm not taking up for nobody. I won't take up for nobody. If you did some shit, you're guilty, they're going to find out. But as far as me being a part of anything, I'm not. I'm going to let let it be clear. Let it be clear.
Mm-hmm.
I have no dealings. I don't know what the hell. I'm telling you what happened. Yeah, my story may seem just a little inconsistent, but as far as, because all I know is, sir, I was nervous at the end of the damn day.
Mhm.
At the end of the damn day. And if anything, he did grab my shirt, and he definitely grabbed Quay's, because he had to bring Quay to the ground. He had to, because Quay was just like this. And he did bring Quay to the ground.
How do you get to Quay if Quay's behind?
Because
Quay, yes, Quay. Yeah, I know he did that to Quay.
Yes.
Well, with the bib he was wearing was on the ground.
who was wearing a bib?
The bib, the thing.
Oh yeah.
That.
Yeah. That's not a bib, but it's like a
Whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
The slips, whatever it is.
but
But you know, you've been given the opportunity. That's all. It's my job to offer you that.
Yeah.
Because if you are complicit, and if it's proven you're complicit, you know what complicit means?
What?
Complicit means you took part in it.
I had no part in it.
In some way, or you had knowledge of it prior to. That's all.
No.
If you did, I'm not saying you did, but our job as investigators
Mhm.
is to look at everything,
Look at everything.
and everything makes sense. That there's a high probability that
A what?
high probability,
Okay. High probability. Okay.
likeliness
Likeliness.
that the person that came there wasn't there to kill Cueva or Quest.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there to kill Quest.
Okay.
They were there to kill Nikita.
And I wouldn't be the person to know that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But from what when you asked me, do I think? I mean, it could be, but I don't know. All I know is what
As
was
quickly
said.
as that person went in that room and shot Nikita, does it make sense?
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. I can just tell you, I have nothing to do with this, sir.
Dill believed he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, nothing more. But he wasn't the only one who'd been to the house that day. He mentioned his friend, Joseph, had dropped in to get his haircut too, and the detectives were wondering if he had heard something everyone else might have missed.
You're here because we just had some questions regarding an incident that we're investigating, and you have a friend of yours that was at an incident the other night.
Which friend?
We're talking about Dale.
Oh, Zine?
Dimitri.
Zine, I call him Zine.
Zine?
Yeah, Zine
Okay.
Music, that's what he goes by.
All right. That's for you, sir. Thank you. All right. Do you remember being with him that day on Wednesday, the 8th? Wednesday, 28th, just a couple days ago. Today's
What's
Friday.
that? Yeah, we took.
All right.
We took.
Do you remember going to a house down Lake Worth?
Yeah, we got a haircut there.
Okay.
I got a little haircut.
All right. So tell me a little bit about when you were at that house. Who did you run into? Who did you encounter there?
Well, I don't know the guy's name because Zine and him, they're Masons or whatever.
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
By the way, raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm everything you tell me is going to be truth and nothing but truth?
I swear.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So I went in there. I don't know the guy,
Right.
but it was a pretty big, nice house. Real nice. Went in there. It was like one of my first times there.
Okay.
I was in the garage and it was just there. Him and Zine was meeting up. I don't know what they was doing. I was in the car. Got out the car and it was chilling. I was playing the game on the inside,
Okay.
and they were the guys. He was he was cutting down his trees, cleaning up his yard or whatever.
Trimming the trees, okay?
Yeah, and then I looked over. Zine was shooting the ball, and then I asked him, "Can you just sharp me up?" Gave me a little sharp up.
Okay.
And then what else? And Zine tried to challenge me basketball, and after that, we was different.
You make it like he can't beat you.
Yeah, he can't because
Okay.
I do that.
All right.
So
Fair enough. Now, when you went into the house, did you ever meet the wife?
no, sir.
Did you see a female there or not?
Well, I seen her pull up, but I never like said hi or anything. I mean, she never looked my way. Like she never really paid attention to me. She just walked inside.
Okay.
So that was pretty it. But I met him and this other guy.
Quay?
Yeah, I don't really know him like that either. I met that
Shorter kid?
Yeah, shorty, skinny, got a
Yeah.
little black beard. I met
Okay.
them two. And,
Any conversations you remember during this time when you were there? Related? So, just...
Yeah. Well, I wasn't really, only conversation I really had was with the Mason guy.
Okay.
That's it.
Yuri.
Yeah, that's his name, Yuri. That's the
All
only
right.
conversation I really had. And that was just really about cutting my hair.
All right.
And then the other conversation I had was with Zine. The other kid who was just looking at me.
Okay.
That was it.
Did you ever privy to a conversation between Yuri and, you call him Zine? What do you call him? Dimitri.
Yeah, look, I got him saved on my phone on Z Music.
Z.
Yeah.
Just Z. Okay.
Yeah.
So did they ever talk about anyone named, I don't know, Quessa? That name ever? Did you ever hear that name?
Quessa? No, not while I was there.
Okay. Did you ever hear that name?
No, sir. When I went, when we was chilling, the only time us three got around each other, when we like, he has his parking lot, has a little goal right there.
Yeah.
So that's the only time, when we was playing ball, and it was talking junk. That's really it.
All right. When you're to have valid driver's license or ID card?
Yeah, this is about that.
Okay, very good. Do you have your own car?
Yes, sir.
What do you drive?
I drive a. You didn't say it's a.
No, I was up here. What do you drive?
It's a. Oh yeah, you were the guy here. It's a Mazda 6.
Okay, sports car.
Yeah.
Nice.
Little sports car.
That Charger. What do you think of the Charger that Z has?
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
When was the last time you drove it?
The last time I drove it, well, he let me drive it that day because I went to go check a couple of my chicks out, and I didn't want to pull up in that car. And then that he had that car, I wanted to flex on the the chicks or whatever. So I drove it that day when we went. Well, I didn't drive it up there, but I drove it like around before we went to the guys. What's his name? Yuri. Before we went to his house, I drove it.
Okay.
But on the way there, he drove the car. I didn't drive the car on the way there.
Okay. But you've driven the car. You drove it that day, you said?
Yes.
You took it to go meet some chicks?
Yeah, he was with me.
He was with me. Where was this?
This was over here on where
Where'd you meet the girls?
Indian, what is that? Indian Town or Indian Town is?
I do.
By the Rapids?
In Jupiter.
No, over here. It's not in Jupiter.
Oh, well, there's an Indian Town road up in Jupiter.
No, it's a complex. It's the name of a complex.
At the time when this incident occurred, which was Thursday morning, the incident happened around 2:30 in the morning. Were you down in Lake Worth 2:30 in the morning?
What was I down in Lake Worth?
Were you at that house?
No, I was not.
Okay.
2:30 in the morning.
All right. Do you know where you were at 2 in the morning? 2:30?
Yeah, I was supposed to be meeting up with this girl. Here we go. I have a friend, one of my side chicks or whatever. She's in the hospital. Her name is Lily.
Okay.
Her name is Lily. She's at Good Samaritans. You know what that is? Off of, I think it's Palm Lakes.
Okay. So you were at her house?
No, she's in the hospital.
Okay.
So I was supposed to go meet her. I woke up because I had to be to work at 7 in the morning.
Okay.
So I called her up and she said she wanted to see me. So, people can't come to the hospital that late. So what she did, she asked the nurse. The nurse said, yeah, she can have visitors. So I went over there around that time.
So around 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
You were at Good Sam?
Around 2 something.
Good Sam. Oh, Good Sam is in the city of West Palm.
Yeah.
Off of Broadway? Or,
yeah.
Right?
No, it's not
45th, you take 45th all the way to the end.
Yeah, and then you get...
In Dixie.
Yeah,
Dixie.
Dixie.
Okay, so you weren't anywhere near Lake Worth.
Nah.
Okay. And just to confirm your phone number?
5.
Yep. Now, being a player as you are, how many phones do you get?
I got one.
Just you only need one you can handle.
See what I do?
There's enough room on there to store all their names? Okay.
I just block them. I block them when I get
Oh,
around.
yeah, of course. I know. I play the game, too. Some of my age, I know the game. All right. So, Good Sam Hospital.
Yeah.
Did you guys make it out to the parking lot?
No, she can't leave. She can't walk out.
That sucks for you then.
Yeah, she can't walk out. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't try to do nothing with her anyway because she's in the hospital.
You think that would stop you? All right. Basically, all we want to know, we just wanted to confirm some things. Really simple. I think I got it covered. You're up in West Palm, 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday?
Joseph's alibi was one of the girls he met that night, and while he may not have been on the scene, he was still in the loop.
Yeah,
What do you know about the murder?
Huh?
What did he tell you?
Well, all I know is that he called me because I don't really know the people like that. I don't know them.
But you know Z.
Yeah, I knew Zine growing up, childhood. But he called me. He told me what happened. I was like, damn, that's crazy. So then he was like, yeah, he up here right now. He might need a ride. And what happened? I was like, I can't come get you because I'm at work. I have to work 7 in the morning.
You're saying you were up in St. Mary's when this murder occurred, so which rules you out of having an involvement, right?
Okay.
All right.
So it was this is a murder investigation.
Yeah. Remember, his friend was murdered.
Oh,
Or his friend's wife.
shit.
What do you think I was talking about?
I thought you just questioned me on something he did. He probably stole the car or something. That's all okay. What the freak?
Did he tell you about the murder?
Yeah, he told me about it, but he
What
told
did-
me
what
he's
did he tell you?
under investigation.
No, of course he is. He was there.
He asked me, he told me, yeah, she passed. That's crazy. But I don't really know the people like
Did he
that.
tell you how it went down? Tell me how you described how it went down.
He didn't tell me how it went down. I just
Who
seen
would
it.
not share that?
He didn't tell me. 'Cause I was at work. I couldn't really talk
Aren't
to
you
him.
curious?
Nah, because I rarely know them. Like I
But
don't
you know him.
Yeah, but Zane always in the crazy. Like, have you seen this kid's record? That's Zene's is crazy.
Does he carry a gun?
Oh nah, he does security though.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know if he carried a gun. I know his brother got one from the security thing.
Yeah.
That's it. But nah, But that's all I asked him was he all right? And he told me I might need to come get him. And
Oh, okay.
I can't come get him. I'm at
Oh,
work.
because his car was stolen.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He told me. He told me.
You say somebody let the car crash it or something? What?
Huh?
What did he say about the car?
No, I didn't really ask about the car. I didn't ask really too much about that.
But he wanted a ride. Did he say why you needed a ride?
Nah, he said he might need a ride from there.
Yeah.
From there, I told him I might not be able to come get him at work. I don't get out till like 3 o'clock.
When he said there, you're talking about where the murder happened?
Yeah.
So he told you about the murder.
No, he didn't tell me. He told me that she passed.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me like the
Is
information
that
on
what
the
he
murder.
said, or did he say she was killed?
He said she died, like
Oh.
she's dead.
Okay. All right.
That's what she told me.
Did he say what was wrong with his car?
No.
Okay.
He didn't ask me that.
How long have you known him?
I know Zine for like a good 4 or 5 years.
Okay. Pretty tight?
Yeah, we
Close.
real. Not like we hang every day or something like that. It's like we close.
Okay.
So I say that.
This is a criminal investigation. Just to let you know. And I don't believe you really have any direct involvement in this, because when you're saying you're a good Sam at the time of the incident, and we can verify that, right?
Yeah, you go. Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. No
Okay.
problem.
But
No problem.
what's this girl's name that you were visiting?
Talisha Thomas.
Talisha.
Thomas.
And when I talk to her, I won't talk to her in front of anyone else. I'll be
Okay.
discreet because I don't want to bring attention.
I can call her right now. She's under my phone as Plug. You didn't see when Plug was calling me?
Ass plug.
Huh?
What plug stand for?
Because I have to keep her under there for like, so other chicks see my
Right,
phone, they don't
right.
be like, that. Oh, who is
Like
Talisha?
Jennifer, right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Since you're friends with him, I was about to explain to you. This is a murder investigation. Very serious.
Okay.
Anyone who provides misinformation or misleading information in a criminal investigation of this nature can be charged with a felony. I'm just telling you. I'm not
Okay.
saying you have,
Okay.
but I just want you to know that because I'm going to ask you a question.
All right.
Were you asked to tell the police anything by Dale if you were questioned by the police?
No. I didn't even, when you called me, I didn't even speak to this man. I was outside my house.
No, since Wednesday or since Thursday when this incident. So since Thursday and Friday and today.
Nah.
Nothing.
Because I didn't even know I was meeting with you guys. I ain't asking. I wasn't asking nothing.
Okay. And did he ever tell you to? I'm going to ask you again. Did he tell you to tell the police that you were driving his car, even though you never driven his car?
No.
Okay. So you've
No.
driven his car.
Yeah, I've driven this car before,
Okay.
but feel me, I ain't driving up there to, what's his name? What's his name? Yuri?
Yuri's.
Yeah, I ain't
All
never
right.
driving Yuri.
Fair enough. Cool. All right. And just to double check, he didn't mention anything about what happened.
What, about like his car getting stolen and all that? No, he didn't tell me that day.
When he did tell you about it, what did he say?
He told me like that day when I was at work, he didn't tell me all that information.
So when he did tell you what he said?
All the information I got was probably like the next day when I looked up the story.
Yeah.
Feel me, I seen it on Facebook, so I was like, damn, that's what really happened. He told me how it went down, how his car got
What
took.
did he say?
He say she passed, she got shot. I was like, damn. And he say he was holding some jit.
Okay.
I guess not some jit, but
I know what you're saying.
holding the baby or whatever. And that shit, it traumatized him or whatever. And he said his car got took and all that
Did
other
he say
shit.
how his car got taken?
Huh?
Did he say how the car got took?
No, he didn't tell me that. He told me that it got took, like it got stolen.
Did he say by who?
No, he didn't tell me. And then he told me it got took. And then I was like, well, damn, since it's a rental, because he doesn't own the car,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, what you gonna tell the rental people? You might get sued. You might be in some big ass shit. It's like, I don't know. And then that's when he told me, like, he wanted to hang out or whatever. So that's what we did. But I didn't go hang with him because I was already with another chick.
Last question for you, because we want to really. I don't. There's nothing that says you're involved in this.
Okay.
But with an investigation of this nature, anyone we come across that was either associated with the victim or associated with people that were there,
Okay,
we have to make sure.
yeah, I
Are you
got no
willing just to
problem.
provide a sample of your DNA so we can use it as an elimination standard on the vehicle? Because the vehicle,
Okay, no problem.
what I'm saying is because you were in that vehicle at
Yeah.
one point. The vehicle's stolen.
Okay.
And it's in the paper. I'm not going to tell you anything that's not in the paper. The suspect who killed this woman got in that car and stole the car, your friend's car, and drove away. in it, but we found the car. So your elimination standard would be basically to show that, yeah, I was in that car. So when the DNA lab sees the DNA standards, and they'll see yours, and then your name will be attached, and they'll know. But they'll have at least they'll know whose it is.
Okay.
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 And since you have nothing to do with this, we can all say, well, don't worry about that standard, but the other DNA standard, that's the one we need to figure out who it is.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah,
That's why I'm asking for your DNA standard.
All right, no problem.
Okay. Give me a second. It's just a little swab.
All
Swab
right.
your mouth.
You
Go
good,
ahead.
man. No
Let me
problem.
get a consent form and have you sign it. I appreciate it.
Joseph's statements led to more questions than answers, and while he was still grieving, it was time to bring Yuri back to try to fill some of the holes in this story.
So the purpose of this is just to clarify some things and also find out if there's anything. I'm going to ask you directly right up front. Is there anything in your family life with Makiva prior to her murder that you thought about, that you think I need to know about? I know you mentioned...
My dad brought something to my attention about the tax business, and then what she did as her 9 to 5, and then, you know, helping people start businesses. But we ran through so many clients. It was, you know, he just brought it to my attention. I was like, oh, you know, that could help. But
What you're saying, the tax business, was there anything, was there ever a negative experience where there was someone that threatened either you, her, or coming over to the house and anything like that?
no.
Okay. What about with the other business, the business planning? Was there anyone that ever said she was a scammer? You know, sometimes...
I mean, yeah, we've gotten, you know, a few of those clients like, oh, you charge too much money for the business plans, but then they go out and research it, and we're tremendously cheaper.
Okay.
So, you know.
Nothing there. And another question I got to ask you, directly. Now, you know yourself better than anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
In a case like this, where a husband's wife is murdered, everyone's, of course, going to, and as I told you from day one, is going to lock in on the husband because we got to make sure that you had nothing to do with it. Is there anything in your personal life outside of the marriage that you think is going to come back and be questionable?
You know, when I used to get in trouble and stuff all the time, it's 10 years, 11 years.
Okay. Not like you're criminal, but nothing recent. You haven't been involved in doing anything,
You know,
let's say,
coach
maybe
basketball.
not perceived as legitimate work. Anything like that. I know you've been cutting hair in the garage, but anything else on the side?
Mm-hmm. But that's all I do, cut hair and coach basketball.
Okay. What about your relationship with Tiffany Webb?
Oh, that crazy. Oh, God, man.
Well, you know
I
we're
regret
concerned
it.
because of her rant on Facebook.
Who told me? Dimitri told me that, called and told me that. Who else called? Everybody called and told me that. I'm like, man, you stupid, man. Like, why would you?
There's one thing that she said that really caught our attention is that something, this is not verbatim, but she said there was a masked man. Well, I'm that masked person, or I'm that masked man.
Yeah, Dimitri told me that. I'm like, man.
Well, looking back, is there any chance it was a female?
I mean, no, you know.
Is she just talking bullshit?
Yeah, she could be talking bullshit. But then again, it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
But the person that came in the garage, was it her? You would know if it was her, right?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it wasn't a
Do you
girl.
think it could be an associate of hers?
See, that's the thing. I don't really.
Wasn't there some resentment between Tiffany Webb and your wife? Didn't
Yes,
Tiffany
because
Webb?
in the beginning of our marriage, I cheated with Tiffany.
Okay. Right, and that's how you
Yeah,
got the
that's
son.
how I got the son with her.
Okay.
But
What about recently, within the last few months, didn't Tiffany request some kind of like, hey, I want my son in your life, in her life?
right.
And what was Makiva's response?
She said to me she didn't care, but she didn't want the little boy at our house.
Okay.
You know, so, I mean,
Probably 'cause of her
I
reminded of
respected
her.
my wife, you know, on that. So, you know, I never brought him over. I was trying to wait until, you know, they kind of calmed down a little bit. But I mean, I told my wife, baby, you know, I cheated. You forgave me. The little boy came from me. So it's, you know, she was kind of easing it, you know what I mean? I was trying to ease him on in so little Yuri can meet his brother.
It's not often that someone who wasn't at the scene confesses to the crime on social media, and somehow this wasn't a red flag for Yuri.
All right, and then just a couple more questions regarding you. Nothing that's going to come back and like surprise us down the road.
No.
All right. Do you have? I know you and I have spoken. You have the iPhone. Do you have any other phones that's going to come back to you? Any other numbers that we need to know about?
No, I mean, my wife got me a phone for my clients, but other than that,
What do you mean got your phone for your client?
because she got tired of them calling me late night, so she'll tell me to cut my phone off and let the other one ring in the garage.
Okay. Well, when did you get that phone?
She got that phone. When did she get that phone? 2 months before, 3 months. I can't remember exactly when she got the phone.
Where is it now? Do you still use it?
I use it sometimes. It's in the car. I use it sometimes.
Okay.
But other than that, and for clients when they call.
Okay.
So.
Do you have any other phones? Do you know what's the number to that one? So that way it doesn't come up as a surprise.
7. I don't know the last 4. I had this.
That's not a phone you used to call me, is it?
Yeah, that's not the phone I use to call you. It's a 5-6 because I hardly.
Yours is 531, isn't it?
Yeah, 563.
563.
Yeah. I got it's in the car.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Maybe when you guys leave, you can give me because we need to document
Get it
that.
to me and I'll text
we'll
it to you.
document it. That way it doesn't come up as a surprise down the road when we do.
Understand.
You know, I have to make sure that you have no involvement, and then once I know you have 100%, you have no involvement, I can move forward.
Right.
What about it wasn't until the autopsy I found out that Makeba was pregnant.
Yeah.
Because on scene you didn't ever mention anything.
I thought I didn't tell you that.
No, as you know, I use this the whole time I was talking to you. Remember in the interview, I set it up to record, and anytime I talk to someone,
Did I ever tell you?
No,
I didn't.
No.
Oh, I thought I told
So,
you.
anyways, put that aside. Yeah, was this planned?
Her pregnancy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How long have you guys been trying?
Oh man, after Zoe, she got pregnant 2 months after we had Zoe, and she had a miscarriage. So we were kind of afraid to try again, but we did anyway. And she got pregnant again. I was happy.
Had you guys? She'd been to ultrasound. I could tell
Mhm.
after I realized after the autopsy, I went back and I had your wife's phone, and after downloading, I saw some text messages about her being at ultrasound back in March.
Yeah.
Seemed about right. Okay. So this was a planned pregnancy. All right. Would you say you were excited or not excited?
Yeah, man. I was excited, man. What?
Okay. I'm just going through the notes that I have here. How you kind of explained to me how we've already gone through the scene, what happened. We don't need to go through all that again. But while on the second floor during this whole incident, how do you explain Makeba not waking up?
That's the thing, man. I'm like, I just knew she was gonna get up. You know what I mean? I don't know. When I come in the room, I'm kind of sneaking in the room because I know I should have been in bed with her a long time ago.
Okay.
And she jumps up like she just smells me. But it's like, I'm like, man, because when me and Quay, I was telling Quay, like, man, Quay, we can get this dude, but let's just wait because he wants your mom. So he's not going to do anything. He's just going to look and then he's going to go.
This is why you guys are on the second floor. Landon.
Right.
Quay mentioned something about you guys had just a few seconds to have a little dialogue.
We were going to do it, but we was like, nah, he don't want her. You know, he wants your mom. Okay. So we'll just let it die down and we can call the police later. You know, but then it happened. It just sucked, man. I wish we would just did it.
Any idea, though? Any thoughts why she would not have woken up?
I don't know. I think she could have woke up and then frightened the guy he just shot. I think she did.
You think she did? What made you think that?
I don't know. I don't feel like that was intent. I don't know. So it's so much. I don't know, man.
Speaking of being upstairs and with the murder, the guy who actually murdered your wife, the son of the guy that we're looking for. Okay. You had mentioned something. What exactly were your words to him that allowed him to get your son here?
I begged him.
What exactly did you ask him?
I don't even verbatim. I was just, please, my son is upstairs. I don't want him to see nothing. You know, Cause I don't let him play Call of Duty, those type of, gun video games. He can't play that. I just beg the guy, please, my children are in this house. I don't want them to see you or anything. I beg the guy.
And Dale, for the record, took your son downstairs. At the time, little Zoe was already downstairs in the playpen, right?
Yeah, she was sleeping.
Dale, when he went outside, he had the opportunity to run and get help, but he didn't. So what are your thoughts on that?
I wish he would have. I thought he was.
He stood out there the whole time.
I thought he was the one.
And he didn't call 911. So I want to know what your thoughts on that, because we as investigators, that makes no sense to us. And he's been asked that many times. Why did you not run? You had the chance. You wanted to help little Yuri Jr. You could save at least one life, and including yours. Why did you not run out that the little gate that was could run out? And I can tell you he had no excuse. You tell me why you don't think he ran out, or what's your reaction to it? I never had a chance to ask you this, because as I've talked to Dale a few times, I've been pounding him on it, because I have a problem with it.
I don't know. That's a good question. Why didn't you run? It's just so much. I wish we would have jumped on him. Like, if I would have known my wife was gonna get shot, I'd have jumped on him.
How would you have known that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's just sucked, man. I wish I was one shot.
But after she was shot, you and Quade probably had that chance to tackle him, throw him over the banister.
No, because when she was shot, I ran in there to her, to make sure she was okay. That.
All right. I don't really have any other questions. I appreciate you coming in. You're going to hopefully keep an open lines of communication.
I will.
Don't know if I'm going to have any more questions for you, or if something comes up I need to ask you because the case has evolved. As far as Dale, though, I really don't want you really alienating yourself from him unless you feel you need to, because you may need you to just be there for us when we need to talk to him or something.
Okay.
All right. But, I'm a little suspicious of Dale. Dimitri, sorry.
And Dale wasn't the only one the detectives were suspicious about. Cell tower data showed that Joseph wasn't as far away from the scene as he originally claimed he was.
I don't care.
This is the last opportunity you're gonna be able to tell me about Yuri's. If you're Yuri and you have anything going on.
But I don't. Can you look, man? I'm tired of raising my voice, bro. This is frustrating, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Right.
I ain't raising my.
You keep
bro,
saying it's crazy.
Yeah, cause this man was. I don't know Yuri, bro. This man.
Finish your sentence. This guy what?
What?
Yeah,
what?
You're not finishing your
sentence. Yeah, this man, bro. This man really playing this with the phone. Feel me? I met Yuri through this man. I don't know this man. I don't know this man, bro.
You still went back. You knew that he was talking shit, right? And you still went down there and got a haircut from a guy that you already knew was talking about killing his wife.
I didn't know. Bro, that day I didn't know that. I didn't know, bro. I didn't know this man was talking about killing his wife. I didn't know that shit. I didn't know that shit, bro. I didn't know this man was talking about killing his wife, bro.
But the first time we went down there was the night before, early in the morning, like 1 o'clock in the morning. Went down there with Shay and Tway or whatever and him. You met him for the first time.
Yeah, I met him the first time. I heard he was talking crazy.
He was talking crazy, right?
Yeah, I didn't know what the f*** he was talking about. I didn't know what it was about.
But you're willing to go back down there the next day and get a haircut from the guy who's talking crazy?
I didn't know what the situation was about. It could have been anything, bro. I didn't know what the situation was.
It shows you a gun?
He showed me a revolver.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot. Look where I stay at, bro. It's a lot of that show guns off and shit.
Why does he need to show you a revolver?
I don't know, but he didn't give me a gun. He didn't give me anything. He didn't give me no money. None of that shit, bro. Ain't want nothing like that. It was nothing like that took place. Nothing like that. I don't know what they got going on, bro.
You got a nice new Volvo now. Brand new car.
That's not brand new, bro. It's not brand new. That's not even my fucking car. It's a friend of mine's car. It's not my car. I don't own that car.
What friend gave you the car?
One of my people I just give free weed to. I get to do free weed. Let me use his car.
Who?
Feel me? It's a friend of mine.
Who?
Why do I have to bring him into this?
Well,
he don't got nothing to do with this. That don't got nothing to do with him. Him with that car, me and that, him and that. That's between us. He don't got nothing to do with what's going on. Can we stay focused on what's going on?
I am staying focused, but how'd you get that car?
I just told you. Okay, listen. That car I have, I didn't pay for it. I didn't give no money. I sell weed, and my cousin sells weed. He's a plug, and I get weed for free, so I sell it. Cause I don't smoke it, I don't smoke weed,
Okay.
so I just sell it. I make all my money. So this dude I know let me use. He asked my girlfriend, bro. The dude I know, because I was gonna be without a car, because my car was going bad. I sold my car for $800, $850 for me. To go on OfferUp, bro. It's this Spanish guy. Go on my phone.
Which phone?
The iPhone, the 5 cracked up. Go on OfferUp.
The one that we have?
Yes, and look on all the messages, bro. I sold it to him. He tried to get it back. He tried to sell it back to me. I didn't want it back. I tried to get it back, but I already spent half the money, so I couldn't get it back. Feel me? So then I met this dude, feel me? I'm like, man, we're gonna work out a deal for me. Let me use the car for me, because he got a Benz, so he don't really give a fuck about that, feel me? So he let me use it. He let me use it. He let me use it whenever I want. I get to
Who's the
use
car
it.
registered to then?
The dude, I got the car from
I'll
him.
figure out who that is.
Okay, you could do that. Once you figure out all that, you
So
can
why
see.
wouldn't you just tell me? You know I'm gonna find out because the car is registered to him, right?
I don't know his name, man. I know his street name.
Well, either way, now we're gonna call him anyways.
Okay, y'all could call him. Do all that. Y'all could do all that.
What's the number in this? And you have him on that phone that you have now? That girl's. Where'd you get that phone? You said?
A friend of mine. She gave me the phone.
Okay.
Y'all gonna do all your homework with that? You want to tell her? You want to tell you the dude I got a call from? He go by B. They call him B. Feel me? Bruce or some shit. I don't know his full name. I don't know his full name. Feel me? And the girl, her name is Peachy.
You see, the problem here lays for you, Javon.
There is no problem. Hold on. First of all, bro, there is no problem for me, bro, because I ain't doing anything, okay? Ain't no problem for me. So can you stop saying that? Ain't no problem for me, bro.
There is a problem.
No, it is not for me. Ain't no problem. Maybe for him. That's why he trying to do all this.
Put yourself at the scene.
Okay, yeah, I'm telling you the truth though, but I didn't do that
Put
shit.
yourself there.
I know, I don't care,
How
bro.
did you leave?
I just told you how I leave, bro.
You didn't though.
That's how
I'm telling you, there's no
I
evidence.
told.
of that.
Okay, the evidence. I don't give. Ain't no evidence. I ain't care. I don't care about the evidence. For me, I didn't do this.
There's nothing to back up what you're saying.
No cameras ever caught Joseph leaving the area.
You talking about? I didn't come in there with no mask and no gun, bro. I didn't do none of this shit. I didn't do this.
You still can't explain why.
Okay, I can't explain. I just told you. I can't explain because you said you don't got me on camera. Okay, you don't got me on camera. Don't mean I did it. I don't mean none of that shit, bro.
Okay.
I don't mean none of that. Don't mean because you got the two people that were there on the scene. Don't mean I did. That don't make no sense, bro. What you really saying not making sense.
Makes plenty of sense because you parked your car here.
Man, asked
You
me
get
to
in the
park it.
Charger and you drive over here.
The man
with
asked me to park my car here, bro.
You do everything anyone asks you.
Bro, nah, not everything, but like this.
That makes
This
why
man,
would
feel me?
you?
So I would trust him, feel me? I would trust him.
But even you said on tape that you put a gun to his head.
I never put a gun to it. That tape is a lie, bro. He
Really?
recorded. He told me, bro. The man told me he was gonna record it.
You're just making that up.
Bro, I'm not. Yo, Oliver, bro, I'm not sitting here lying to your face, bro. I'm not finna sit here and lie to your face, bro. I'm not finna lie to your face.
I would if I was in your position.
I wasn't lying for it. My position is
Save
good.
your- save-
I ain't trying to say my is saved. Feel me? Ain't none of that. Only Jesus knows the truth, bro. And the truth gonna come out. Feel me? You say you gonna investigate, you gonna find out the truth. Feel me? I ain't got no more to explain to you, bro. I'm trying to tell you the truth, but you still not trying to believe me. Feel me?
Well,
You're not trying to believe me.
Listen,
So I ain't
I
finna
know
sit here and J-fake with you, bro.
I'm just telling you, I know what I saw and what I didn't see.
Okay, you know what you saw and what you didn't see.
And what you're telling me doesn't add up.
When the cameras did see Joseph, he wasn't with a girl.
Do you remember your neighbor who was putting in video?
Oh yeah, Mr. Brad, I helped him out.
You know that video was actually up and running that day?
Oh yeah, no. No, he said it wasn't up and running.
It was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We got the video of the Charger arriving.
Oh,
The video of
okay.
Dale getting out. We got the video of Quay showing up afterwards.
Okay.
So that's how we got the timeline. That's how
Okay.
Javon was actually figured out as being the shooter because he got out of that Charger.
What you say?
Mm-hmm. You don't remember that?
Wow.
You don't believe that, or what?
Oh my God.
Dale drove him there. But why do you think that you're sitting here right now?
Because of what you just said. Them motherfuckers trying to say I gave him some money.
Yeah, he did.
I'm like, man, where the do I get $1,500 from? Where? My wife took care of everything. When I made money cutting hair, I gave her the money.
She ran the house, didn't she?
Yeah. Man, I'm so fucking lost without my wife, man.
Well, I saw the text message between you and her. Because remember you gave me her phone?
Yeah.
Basically, I can tell she was just directing you to change the kids, make dinner.
Yeah.
She ran the house.
Yeah, man. God, man. I'm so get lost without my wife, man. It's not a day that goes by, man. I don't miss her. And then my son, he came to me yesterday, man. He was just playing. And then he just started crying out of nowhere. Daddy, I miss Mommy.
You remember when you called Northwestern Mutual on July 5th? 6 days after the murder. You were trying to find out about who was
Yeah,
the
because
beneficiary.
we had to find me, Val, and Maya was trying to find out how are we gonna pay for the funeral.
Of course, you had to.
Yeah.
You had told me just when we first started that you knew that you weren't the beneficiary of that policy, correct?
Yeah.
And why on the audio, because we have the audio recording of you calling Northwestern Mutual, they provided it after we gave them a subpoena. You were asking, do you want to confirm that you're the beneficiary? And they said, no, you're not.
Yeah, because I was like, who asked me? Was it Maya? Or Val? One of them said, are you sure? And this is like, I'm one of those people, like, too much stuff confused me. You know what I'm saying? So much stuff going on. So I probably, when they asked me to make sure, and then I called to make sure, you know what I mean? But I knew I wasn't the beneficiary.
You sounded, we played it before the grand jury,
Mm-hmm.
and you sounded really surprised. You're like, well, who's the beneficiary then? You kept asking. Like, this was...
Because everybody was around me. Well, ask them, is it this person? Ask them, is it that person? Ask them if it's this person. Everybody was standing around me when I called. Everybody was at the house.
And at the end of it, you say she didn't change it on time.
Everybody was standing right
there. Why
there.
would you say that?
Because we had already talked about her changing it. And I was just telling them.
What would it matter if she changed it from Gloria, or you didn't even know who the beneficiary was?
Right.
They just told you over the phone it wasn't you. So
yeah, because she changed mine.
But why would it matter at that point? Why would you say, well, she didn't change it in time?
I don't know.
If you weren't the if you knew you weren't supposed to be the beneficiary, what would it matter?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Did she tell you that she was supposed to put you as the beneficiary before she was murdered?
No, she changed mine.
She changed. What do you mean she changed yours?
Mine, because Tina was my beneficiary at one point in time when we first did it.
You saying you have your own life insurance policy on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she changed mine to put it to her, because we did a lot of traveling, and it's so crazy. Like, well, she would bring it up. Hey, baby, you remember Flash? She'd talk about Flash or the different superheroes that loses both of their parents on a plane trip or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, she would always bring it up because we like to watch action movies. We went to the movies a lot to watch action movies and superhero movies and stuff like that. She was kind of funny, cornball, make corny jokes. But, well, both of us. But, yeah, it's my wife.
In reference to the life insurance policy, it just seemed odd, that recording, but I'm not gonna beat you up over that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bunch of people around me, man, telling me, oh, well, you asked about this person, asked about that person, asked about this person, asked about that person.
The walls were starting to close in, and the tower of stories they'd built was crashing down.
Why did you tell me Mikiva bought you that phone, that second burner phone?
Why did I tell who that?
That Mikiva bought it.
Tell who that?
That's what you told me in the interview. You said she bought it 2 months before she was murdered. She bought you that phone because it was for your clients.
Yeah, she did get it. She gave me the money to get it for my clients.
2 months before?
Yeah, a while ago. It just got activated, though.
What do you mean it just got activated?
Let me see, when did it get activated? It didn't get activated too soon, or it got activated right before. Yeah, it got activated before. But she gave me the money to get that phone because she got tired of my other phone ringing at night.
Right.
And she told me you could put it on that phone, that way you could turn it off at night.
You said she bought it. You didn't say she gave you the money. And I got you a Walmart video buying it 2 days before your wife is murdered. You're buying it.
Not 2 days before.
Yeah, on the 27th, 9 a.m. in the morning. You're buying it. And then your first call, you know who it was to?
To who?
I'm asking you.
No, I know.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
It's your first call?
Oh, my baby mama?
Yeah. From your burner phone. The first person you called was her.
Oh.
Not a client. No clients were calling you on that phone. I got your phone.
I mean, I didn't set it up yet to where to call them.
Even from the point when I spoke to you on August 10th, no clients were calling you on that. I got your phone ready.
Because I wasn't all of that.
You remember
moving people over to it, man.
Remember when I first came to the scene?
Uh-huh.
And first thing, you guys had already told the deputies what happened. They had told me. And right from the get-go, didn't add up. But I figured if you're going to willing to talk to me and give me a statement to walk through, I was going to do it. And unfortunately for you, that's what you did. You burned yourself.
How did I burn myself?
Well, Yuri, first off, your wife had just been murdered. You never asked me once if you could leave the scene to go see her.
I left the scene to go see her.
After you were interviewed,
But-
3 hours later.
No, I went. It was nighttime when I went to see her. Right before the sun came up, I was at the hospital.
She got taken to the hospital at 2:20. Not once when
When I asked the deputy that was there, she told me I had to wait until y'all did or whatever you were
But
supposed
when
to do.
I showed up, you not once mentioned, "Hey, can I go to the hospital?"
Cause she had already passed.
No. She didn't die till the 5th, 5 a.m.
That's when I was there.
No, Yuri, you were interviewed at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning when I got interviewed.
Yeah, the shooting happened at 2:19. The 911 call came
I
out.
went there. She was in surgery. When I called, she was in surgery. I went there.
Yuri,
man.
I was on scene with you when I got the call. They notified me that Makiba had died before you knew. You actually were on your way to the hospital when they told me. I'm sorry. You were on your way.
Cause I couldn't leave. No one let
No
me
one
leave.
kept you from leaving. You never asked to leave.
I asked the lady that was.
Did you ask me?
I didn't know I was supposed to ask you.
This is your wife.
Listen,
You said she was alive. Hold on. And when you were interviewed the next day by the guy from Channel 12 or whatever, you said she was still breathing when they took her away.
She was.
Right. So when you and I are interviewing, even after I was done interviewing, not once did you ask me, "Hey, can I go check on my wife?"
The lady.
Because you never asked me.
I didn't know I was supposed to ask you.
You never told
because
me.
when
Pregnant.
I thought I never told you that.
No.
I
And if
thought
that
I
was
told you
important
that.
to you, you would have told me.
I thought I told you that.
No. I would have known. I didn't find out till autopsy.
I didn't tell you that for real.
I would have remembered that because then I would have known it was 2 murders instead of 1.
And somehow, things got even darker from there.
Where'd you spend the night after the strip club? 2 days after McGee was dead. Did you go to Tiffany's?
Yeah, I went to her house and laid on her couch.
Right.
I ain't have sex with her. No, I didn't. I didn't even try to.
Mm-hmm. But why would you go there when your kids need you?
Man, my kids was sleeping. I needed
just
to clear my head. I wouldn't have done my kids any good being with them that night. The mindset that I had.
How long does it take, do you think, normally for a guy who's lost his wife to start getting involved with another one?
Man, I don't know, man. I be lonely, man. I'm frustrated, lonely. My kids need me. I don't know, man. I don't know.
When you're acting, just so you know, another thing, it really bothers me, Yuri, that you couldn't have made the time or effort to be at that press conference on time.
Man, I tried to. I don't have driver's license.
You've driven without a driver's license.
Yeah, I did, but if the news had me all over the freaking news, I didn't want to get pulled over just because another officer saw me. Oh, he doesn't have driver's license.
If you had said, "I'm going to a press conference because of my
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what in the time to get pulled over. It would have took that time for me to get to the press conference.
Well, you're assuming you would have gotten pulled over.
Yeah.
You told me you were late because you couldn't find parking.
Yeah, we couldn't find parking. That's true.
Why didn't you just say drop me off? I got to run up there.
Man, my kids right there. I don't just. No, man.
It
Now
was your opportunity to get in front of the cameras and ask for help for your wife. Ask for help. Anyone who knows anything about this to give it, and you didn't do it. And even afterwards, okay, you're late. The media's outside. They want to ask you questions. You could have pleaded right then and there in front of the cameras. I need help for my.
Because, man, everybody else tell me. I don't know, man. Like, my wife's every family, everybody's trying to tell me what to do. Yuri, it's like this and to get on, stay off the cameras. Everybody, man, I don't. Man, I'm.
Yuri, it's easy to blame everyone else. It's time for you to accept responsibility. I already told you if people rolled, they got to save their own skin.
Man, I don't care about nobody rolling no bullshit like that, man. I don't give a damn about them.
I know you're feeling confident because you didn't pull the trigger. I know you didn't pull the trigger.
Man, I would not kill my wife, man.
Well, of course you wouldn't, but you had somebody do it.
Man, I don't know, man. This is me.
Well, you can't.
My mom.
You try to make explanations for things that are really not normal behavior for someone who had his wife killed. You didn't even tell me she was pregnant.
Man, I know. I feel like I told you that,
God.
man. Everybody else knew. I feel like I told you that, Oliver. I'm not gonna say.
Why would it be a surprise when we make it to autopsy?
Man, I don't know why. It probably went past your head. You probably didn't hear me when I said it, but I know I said it. Everybody knew.
Yuri, I was focused in on you from the beginning. I listened to everything you said intently. I remember asking you, is there a life insurance policy? And you said, yeah, I don't know how much it's for. But you did know how much it was for, and you didn't tell me.
I don't remember saying I don't know how much it was for.
That's what you told me.
I don't remember.
I've
that,
sworn
but
that.
I probably, I don't know. I probably said it was one, but then I don't.
You said, yeah, there is one. I just don't know how much it is. And the only way I found out is by calling Charles Harris the next day.
Oh, yeah, that's my friend.
I know. Because you had been called him right after McKee was killed. So I thought, all right, maybe I'll call this guy, see what he knows about the murder. And that's when he said, yeah, there's a policy of $500,000. You already told me a while ago. So how can you not remember how much it was worth when I'm interviewing you?
I don't remember telling you all of that. I don't know.
What's my job to remember and to record you? Yuri, man up. I'm not
I
gonna
am
be joking.
manning up, man. I am manning up.
Admit you made a mistake, because you're done. You're arrested. You're going to jail. You're gonna have a trial. But it doesn't look good for you for the trial. That's my opinion. Of course, you're gonna have a jury before your peers. But you heard this, and you know the other evidence I got. I kind of explained to you. Javon's already rolled. Dimitri's given the whole story up. Dimitri's the witness. Dimitri's now in North
really?
Carolina in jail, so no one can touch him.
Wow, that is crazy.
So
This is crazy.
all I want to know, do you regret involving these two in this? I'm not going to sit here and talk to you all night long because I've basically explained this case. Not every detail. I can't tell you everything. Your attorney's going to get all the evidence eventually, but he's going to tell you you're fucked. I'm not joking. I think it's terrible what you did. Makiva was a good woman. She was a good woman. She didn't deserve to be shot while she's laying in bed. She didn't deserve to be shot at all.
Yet she was. Makiva and her baby were killed so Yuri could get the life insurance money to pay off Tiffany.
If I take him off for child support, he can be able to do this and do that and do this and do that. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I think he even told me he'll give me $20,000 because he owed me $10,000. He told me he'll give me $20,000 to take him off for child support. He doubled it.
The rest of the $480,000 was supposed to be his to spend, but Makiva had taken his name off of the beneficiary list. He never got a dime. Yuri Jenkins was convicted of first-degree murder in May of 2022 and sentenced to life in prison. Joseph pulled the trigger, but agreed to cooperate during the trial and received a 15-year sentence. Dale was ultimately convicted of manslaughter and served a 45-day jail sentence for facilitating the whole thing.